Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27.
Ready! Bronco 80!
Adams the man in motion right. Play action now. Ward. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Ready? 60 Ready?
Now Ward. He gets this to Davante Adams. Now an injury timeout. And that is Davante Adams, who is in some discomfort following that play. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. To throw is Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Motion. Hey, take a move.
Ready.
Here's Carr. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll run with Pollard. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Ready.
Pollard one more time. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hey, motion, motion, you see it, motion, motion. Get up.
Here's Carr to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Take. Ready, right?
Throwing now is Carr. He's got him in. Complete. That was loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Late groupie now for the extra point. And this is off the left, upright, and through. A trick shot there, but a point is a point.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they certainly going the right way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Good footwork at the 30. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open window coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now this time, Carl throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
Ready.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
18, 5 here. Cowboy 80. Tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Now Carr. He'll try and do this himself. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken right around the 44. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Reno.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go. Ready.
Option play. Here's Pollard. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. You look at this Colt defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
The end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw, it's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Past the 60. Past the 60.
Carr going to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 41 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go.
And the
18 Cardinal. 8 cooking like these.
To throw, here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
At the 19-yard line.
This 2nd and 4. Here's Ward. Over the middle, it's caught by Adams. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
To the air again, Ward. Throw to the right, caught by Conquo. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down and just a couple.
Get it. Wrap throw 80.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And the Titans are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Pollard will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Let's go.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now Carr. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Colts had 2-8 now in the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
The rookie from Washington put it right where he needs to. He's got his guys a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, it's Carr. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Ward. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans. Davante Adams, 58 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Now Carr. Over the middle of the traffic, and that's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
79 Broncos. Steady.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over once again. 20-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now he'll take this and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, Ward. To Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 39. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, Pollard. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Ward again. Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans would extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
To throw his car. Now he's going to step up and run. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
39-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Carr. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 60 yards. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Groupie for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
To throw is Ward. That's to the tight end, Helm. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1.
Slant to Adams. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
First down is a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Pollard gets it off the option. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9.
Ready? 70, Timberwolves. Ready?
Throwing is Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. He's got room to run. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Ward now working out of the gun. Pollard here once again. Back-to-back catches. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck the... And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Pirates. Dragon 60.
From midfield, here's Carr. And that is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger.
Now Carr. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Fielded at the 20. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Let's go. 60 Vikings.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Check smash. 19 tight.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Working out of the gun here, Ward. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. From the shotgun, it's Ward. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here is third and quite a ways.
Warriors 70, 60, cut 19, cut 19.
From the gun, here's Ward. And this one is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 34 yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Rattler, 18.
Now Carr. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let go.
To throw, it's Carr. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've got their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Carr. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Titans are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep him in check on that first down carry.
Second down, Pollard again. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now Ward. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On now is the Titans punter. He's been terrific so far. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
10-yard line.
Buffalo, wait. Here we go. Strike. 70 Lions.
Carr now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
It's now 3rd down.
Carr going to throw. That is caught. Now inside the 25. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On the set.
First down. first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Ward. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
52. Cougar 19. Hurt. Mustang, Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. From the left side, it's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Let's go.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That complete to Downs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit.
Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Titans will take over possession here up at the 44. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Dragon 60. Hey, Crash. go. Ready, right?
To throw is Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Panther 60. Ready, go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Crack all 80. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
10-yard loss on the play. 3 and out.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. 60 by 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now Carr. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's second down.
Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Carr. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Kevin Winston. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you're calling for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Two. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they